South Africa and xenophobia. Are South Africans xenophobic? Well, absolutely not, guys. There is nothing wrong with wanting your government to put you first. Currently, I'm in the UAE in Dubai, and I've seen here that the local people are treated very nice by everyone and respected. Why? Because their government puts them first. They get free healthcare, education, and so forth. And in fact, you never see any one of them really suffering, at all. And in fact, in this country, should I say, one can never own a business without having a local on board. In fact, you cannot even buy property. You can lease it for 20 years, 99 years, but you cannot buy land in this country because it belongs to the people of this country. And it's not only in the Middle East. I've seen it happen in other places, like in Asia, like in Indonesia, for example. You cannot buy land there as well unless you're a local person. And in fact, if you go around and you see a lot of these jobs, especially the so-called unskilled labor, everything is taken by someone who's from Indonesia, guys. Go to China, guys, and you'll never see illegal, undocumented foreigners owning a whole street full of shops. That doesn't happen. The one who's really at fault over here, to be honest with you, I think is the South African government, because they have failed to have border control, to enforce their own laws. And it's not because they don't have money, it's not because they don't have the means, it's because they're corrupt and they don't care. Now, I myself was born in South Africa, in Soweto. I grew up there, lived there, most of my life. But I'm actually Congolese, because both of my parents are from Congo. And I wish the Congolese government could also put Congolese people first. And you guys should also wish and hope and work towards having your own governments and presidents put you guys first, because that's just how it is in other parts of the world. And that's how it's supposed to be. I know a lot of people have said, yeah, but what about the white people? They're scared. Let's face it. A lot of illegal immigrants and foreigners live amongst black people. I don't see them mostly living in places like Constantia and so forth. In general, I'm speaking in general. Some of them have tuck shops and little stores and spazas in the township, and they're selling expired goods that these people's kids are actually eating and, getting sick afterwards. So obviously, after years and years of people bringing up these grievances, obviously they'd be fed up. Now, as far as beating up people, looting stores and breaking things down, well, obviously that's wrong. Crime is crime any place in the world. This March and March thing that's going on, guys, it's very, very, very valid. And to call someone xenophobic, I believe, is just dismissive. It's like saying whatever your grievances, your experiences, your bad experiences, who cares? You're just being xenophobic and in some cases racist and stupid, and you need to go to school. Guys, it's not supposed to be like that. In other parts of the world, you can never buy land. It belongs to the local people. In fact, here in the UAE, in order to start up a business, no matter where you're from, you could be from the USA, Romania, Angola, whatever, there must be a local person involved. You see how the government takes care of their own people. And the rest of Africa needs to follow suit, to be honest. This is the only way, as a whole continent, people are going to respect you. It starts with each and every country respecting their own citizens, and then we can now start talking about the African Union and the continent and so forth.